Hello everyone, my name is Emma and welcome back to the channel. May is just around the corner and I am so excited to share all of the adorable, heartwarming and relaxing cozy games coming our way in May. This month is another huge month and it will feature some long-awaited releases and a few delightful surprises from some familiar studios we love. If you are searching for your next new cozy game, hopefully one of these will grab your attention. Don't forget to like and also subscribe for more cozy game content, but let's dive into this. On May 1st, not one but two simulation games are dropping on the exact same day. Whether this is pure coincidence or something intentional, I'm not sure. I'm not here to stir the pot. But first up, we have Pixilia, a game that pitches itself as a blend of Stardew Valley, The Sims, and Grand Theft Auto. Essentially, you get to create your own character and dive into the bustling city of Pixilia, crafting your own story along the way. Customization starts straight away with your character creation. I've started playing this one, and while the options are decent, I do feel like there could be a bit more variety, especially with the skin tones and the color choices, but I'm not sure if this will be changed with the full release version. That said, this is a pixel art style game and the lack of detail doesn't really stand out too much. Aside from the character customization, you can also have your own home. You can head over to the real estate agent to buy or rent in different neighborhoods, and then you're able to go ahead and decorate and furnish it. Gameplay wise, there is a wide range of jobs to explore, from janitor to supermodel. No matter what path you choose, you will have to put the work in to earn your cash, as there'll be a number of mini games to try. The city is also full of characters to interact with, and the map did feel pretty large, so that is great for exploration. Now, if the GTA comparison is confusing you, here is why: because you can actually fight and drive cars in the game. So if you're the type of Sims player who likes to lean into a little bit of chaos, this one might be right up your alley. I spent a little bit of time in the game so far, so I can't really give you a full review just yet, but if you are curious to hear more, keep an eye on the channel for more details. Pixilia will be available on Steam. The second game is Little Sim World, and you'll notice right away that this one has a different look to it, as this one uses a charming 2D art style. Like Pixilia, it is also set in a city, but this time the backdrop is none other than London. I'm really curious to see how the in-game version stacks up against the reality. No city is complete without residents, and here you'll find a diverse cast of characters to befriend and even help out. Bulletin boards around town will offer a range of side quests that you can complete for rewards, or just that wholesome feeling of doing some good and helping someone out. As you build relationships, you'll have the chance to get to know your neighbors better and maybe even spark a bit of romance. And if solo play isn't your thing, the game does support multiplayer with up to 5 players, so you can invite your real-life friends to join the fun. As you explore, you'll also come across a variety of familiar spots like a classic British pub, a grocery store, a library, and much more. It really leans into that cozy urban life. Being a life sim, the game also lets you manage your character's day-to-day routine. You'll start by customizing your appearance and choosing personality traits, and once you've settled into your new life, you'll also need to manage 8 core needs. These include hunger, sleep, and comfort. You can also explore hobbies and interests such as fishing, painting, cooking, or even hitting the gym to get those gains. There is something for everyone in this game. And just when you were thinking everything looked rosy, there is also a little bit of a twist, as there is another newcomer in town, and this person has a little bit of a mysterious twist to them. You might have to channel your inner detective to figure out what is really going on here. Little Sim World will be coming to early access on Steam. Also dropping on May 1st is Farm Your Friends. Yes, Farm Your Friends. This is a chaotic co-op game that is perfect for fans of fast-paced multiplayer fun. Think Play It Up, but on a farm. This is designed for up to 8 players, and the twist here is that your biggest threat isn't just the environment, it is your friends. They'll be trying to sabotage your crops, steal your hard-earned produce, and generally cause mayhem. The goal here is to outsell everyone else and become the top farmer. To keep your crops safe, you can also set up defenses like electric fences and scarecrows to keep those pesky intruders at bay. Adding to the madness, the the game also throws in random events like zombie invasions and lightning storms to keep you on your toes. Farm Your Friends will be available on Steam, and it looks like the ideal pick for a hilarious game night with your friends. And the final game coming on May 1st is Free Ride. This game has previously been featured in some of the Wholesome Directs, and it is a story-rich RPG come personality test. You board the Fate Train and arrive at your destination, which is the Spirit World. Here you'll have to get to grips with your newfound physics-based telekinetic power. The game's story is strongly shaped by your decisions, whether it be by your conscious actions or subconscious. Everything you do will also potentially reveal things about your personality, and eventually you'll be awarded a personality outcome. Along the way though, you will also have freedom to try out a number of different activities, from playing basketball, solving puzzles, and there may even be a demon or two to fight. The Spirit World would also not be complete without spirits, and they will definitely keep things interesting with their colourful personalities. Getting to know them, helping them with their goals, and even repairing broken relationships will also keep you busy. The PC version of Free Ride will be released on the 1st of May, as I said, but it also looks like it will be coming to consoles, including the Switch, later this year. Up next, we have a whimsical strategy management game which was released on PC a few years ago, but it'll be finally launching on the Switch and other consoles on May 2nd. This is Falcaster University, and in this game, you step into a charmingly illustrated fantasy world and take on the role of being the head of the magical university. In the game, you will have to harness magic through deck building and resource management. You'll also have to take care of students, ensuring their well-being by creating things such as dormitories so they have somewhere to sleep. You can also select your students based on their qualities such as their personalities and traits, and then guide them into specific magical specialization like necromancy, elementalism, or divination. If you're a fan of mythical creatures, you can also add your own dragons, fauns, or even a Pegasus. Due to the procedural generation and the card drawing system, things will change on every playthrough, making this game highly replayable, but you are at the mercy of the RNG. If you are a fan of adorable alpacas, or maybe you just like creature care games, then on the 2nd of May you will also want to keep your eyes peeled for Alpaca Rancher. In this game, players can build, manage, and own their own alpaca ranch, combining elements of farming simulation, exploration, and creature collection all in one. Ranch management will consist of cultivating crops to feed your animals, managing your alpaca pens, and also, when able, upgrading your facilities. Taking care of your alpacas will also take some work, and you will need to feed, brush, and shear their wool. If you are taking good care of your animals, they will produce higher quality wool, but if you are neglecting them, then it will be of lower quality. The game also has some exploration. If you step outside your ranch, you may find different types of alpacas, some quirky characters, and some hidden treasures. There is also fishing, but that's not really much of a selling point for me, but I'll mention it anyway. The graphics are quite simplistic, but still adorable in my opinion. You'll be able to find this one on Steam, and did I mention there are cute alpacas? Another game coming on the 2nd of May is Munch. This is a casual single-player adventure game set in a vibrant world. You take on control of a munchling who has hatched into a world with not much to do, but this is where the journey starts, as you find out that you are able to consume creatures that have been distorted. By consuming them, you'll attain a variety of different abilities and powers to help you on the road ahead. The game has some light puzzling and a little bit of platforming, but your abilities such as jumping, gliding, rolling, and gusting will help you traverse through the different terrains. You can also explore forests, deserts, icy tundras to find trinkets and hidden secrets. Again, Munch will also be coming to PC via Steam. It's time to skip forward a few days to May the 5th and enter the seedy world of the Speakeasy. In the game Best Served Cold, set in the Prohibition era in an alternative Europe, this game will test your crime-solving skills and your cocktail-making ones, as you are able to enjoy a narrative-driven murder mystery storyline. In this game, you will undertake the role of a bartender at the last speakeasy in the city, the Nightcap. As you mix and serve up cocktails, you will become entangled into a series of murders. There is a unique cast of 22, and by sparking up conversation with your various patrons, you will be able to collect the clues to help a young detective solve the mystery. I feel like this one may be kind of a more grown-up, darker take on games such as Coffee Talk. Best Served Cold will be available immediately on PC, but will be coming to the Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. April 8th is going to be another big day for releases, and the first game I want to talk about is Bahamut and the Wrat Tree. This is an atmospheric 2D adventure game based strongly on Arabian mythology. Players will be able to dive into the underwater realm of Maine. The area was once a thriving ecosystem but has become corrupted by dark entities and now lies in decaying ruins. By swimming through the world, you'll be able to encounter a variety of uniquely beautiful areas, and as you delve deeper, you'll be required to harness the power of light to illuminate the dark areas. You can also shield yourself to protect against the dark entities and other dangers. But this game isn't just about diving. Whilst you explore, you will also be required to decipher important relics and inscriptions, solve puzzles, and uncover the hidden secrets of this forgotten kingdom. Initially, this game will be available on PC only, but do expect a console release hopefully in Q3 of 2025. Also, finally releasing on May 8th is the long-awaited Pixelshshire. If you haven't seen me talk about this game before, it is a pixel life simulation game with an RPG twist, and this one does look very intriguing. Set in the vast world of Arcadia, there will be lots to explore, including dungeons. Do expect a little bit of old-fashioned combat in this game. Whilst exploring, you may also come across hidden treasures, precious ores, or even secrets about the world around you. Closer to home, you are able to build your very own community, both physically and socially. You are able to design your own town by placing houses and using the terraforming mechanics that allow you to create things such as rivers and hills. Building relationships with the town folks will be key to your adventure as well, as you can learn new skills by assisting them, and they can also follow you on your adventures into the world. Pixelshshire will only be available on PC straight away, but again, do expect a PlayStation and Switch game release later this year. Another Pixel RPG releasing on May 8th is Creature Keeper. This is the world of Thera, and it needs your help as there is a strange sickness spreading across the world. In order to prepare for exploration, you will have to assemble your perfect team of creatures to fight them alongside you. You can do this by leveling up their perks, choosing weapons, and of course ensuring that they look cute with a hat. Each creature will have their own distinct abilities and traits, so pick wisely. You can also use your very own pocket garden to grow food and activate connection bonuses for your creatures in a mini game. The game is going to be quite combat heavy, so that might not be for everyone, but if you want a break from laid back games and to embark on an epic adventure, then you may want to give this one a try. This one will also be coming to PC. Co-op games seem to be having a little bit of a resurgence lately, and if you and your partner or your friend enjoy cute puzzle games, then you may want to check out Double Trip. Set in an adorable cube world, this game is all about solving puzzles together. In order to get through the levels, you will have to push rocks into holes and connect different islands with the help of some logs. The characters are cute little shapes and you can fully customize them. This game can be enjoyed with 2-player local co-op mode, and it will be coming to Steam on May the 8th also. If you are looking for a cooking game for the Switch, this next one may be for you. This is Cat and Rabbit Pizza Farming. As you may have guessed, this is a game where you'll be able to cook up and serve pizza in your very own shop. There are 50 levels to play through, and there are randomly generated orders to keep things fresh. The developers assure us that this is not a chaotic cooking game, and everything is done at a manageable pace to avoid you feeling overwhelmed. This is another game that will be coming to the Switch on May 8th. Okay, that is all of May 8th releases done. We're now going to skip forward to May 13th, and this is a very big day for the Paleia community, as one of their biggest ever updates will be dropping, and the game will also be coming to both PlayStation and Xbox consoles. If you know nothing about Paleia, it is a free-to-play cozy MMO where you can take on a number of activities such as mining and fishing, either with friends or solo. There are a good number of NPCs to befriend, and there is also a great decorating and home system where you can grow your own crops as well. If you have enjoyed Paleia before and taken a break, then now is a great time to dive back in, as there is a whole new map which comes with brand new gameplay features such as relics, new creatures, and even a new NPC. Paleia is also available on the PC and Switch if you want to pick it up. I do love a good city builder, but never have I seen one set in China. This is House of Legacy. In this game, you take on the role of a clan leader in a tumultuous era where rebellion and societal issues loom. The game starts in the aftermath of a battle, and your goal is to rebuild. You will find a high degree of customization and a nice variety of building elements. You will also find that the game has some detailed management mechanics as well. This includes a detailed hierarchy system where you'll have to deal with promotions, rivalries, and the intricacies of governing a city. Players will also have to consider your family's own lineage, and the decisions you make potentially may affect your descendants and their futures. House of Legacy is entering early access on the 15th of May on PC. Also coming to the Switch on the 15th of May is a retro-inspired side-scrolling game, American Arcadia. It was released in PC back in 2023 and it's had very positive reviews on Steam. There is also a demo available on Steam as well if you want to give it a try. Set in a retro yet futuristic 1970s inspired metropolis, you play as Trevor Hills, who is your ordinary man. However, he has become entrapped in a television show where the viewers have set him up for execution, and unsurprisingly, Trevor doesn't want this to happen, so he must plan his escape. In the game, you control two different characters, Trevor, who is trying to make his escape, and you will find that this is done through a 2.5D platforming section, and then as Angela, who is attempting to help him by hacking. This is definitely an interesting concept, and it's nice to see a game like this make its way onto the Switch. If you enjoy cute little adventure games and capybaras, then you may want to take a look at Mochis Cozy Quest. This is a 3D puzzle game where you guide a cute little capybara through various different puzzles and environments to get hold of fruit, but there is a twist: you cannot jump, so you must use the world around you to your advantage to succeed. Mochis Cozy Quest will be coming on the 19th of May to Steam. At number 18, we have Hotel Architect, which will be coming to early access this month. This is a vibrant and fun hotel construction and tycoon management game where you will take on the role of a hotel owner who has been tasked with creating a successful establishment. There are two gameplay modes: career mode, where you're able to advance through new locations and challenges, and of course there is sandbox mode, which gives you creative freedom to design and manage your hotel without objectives. The task of building your hotel will require you to design the layout, hire construction workers, and manage logistics. Part of running your hotel is also the guests, and you will soon learn that some can be needier than others as you get to know their preferences and demands. If they aren't happy, they will let you know via the feedback system. I love games like this. I'm a huge sucker for tycoon games, and hopefully if I have time, I will manage to give this one a go. After a few delays and additional platforms being added, Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time will finally be launching on May 21st. I'm very excited for this one, and I know quite a lot of you are too. Fantasy Life is a much beloved series, and after over a decade, players can finally jump back into this series and enjoy a laid-back RPG. Fantasy Life can be played in multiplayer with up to 4 players. You can also play locally with 2-player co-op if you have 2 controllers. In the game, you play as an adventurer who is on the mission to save the world, but in order to do this, you will need to travel through time. Aside from saving the world, you can also choose between 14 different jobs, or lives as they call them. There is a variety to choose from, including gathering, crafting, and combat. If you are indecisive, don't worry, as you can easily switch roles. There are also town building mechanics, as you can collect resources to make changes for the better, such as expanding your house and altering the landscapes. Pre-orders for this game are now live, and this will be coming to PC, Switch, and consoles. The following day, on May 22nd, we have another city builder. This time it's set in a medieval era. Normally I find medieval era city builders generally have darker graphics, so it's really refreshing to see something so colourful and bright. As most city builder games, your goal is to turn an open space into a thriving city, or in this case, a prosperous kingdom. The decorating in this game is done without grid, so you can decorate with freedom, and there is a unique district drawing tool to help you plan specific areas based on the needs of your citizens. There are 60 different types of buildings and 50 resource types, so there is a lot going on here. Of course, you will also have to contend with ensuring your residents are well looked after by balancing resources while sustaining a thriving economy. If this isn't your strong point, you can also appoint companions to assist you with the key decision making. City Tales Medieval Era will be coming to early access on Steam. At number 21 is a farm management game, but based on tiles. In order to build and run a successful farm, you will have to purchase buildings and place them strategically for the best results. For each game, you'll be able to play on a random map, and there are hundreds of different buildings and items for replayability. The graphic style is colourful and clear, which I do enjoy. There is a demo available on Steam at the time of recording, and for release there will be even more content with more map and new playable characters. Leaf Town is set for release on May 22nd on Steam. This next game is filled with adorable characters, and this is called Fenced In. In this puzzle arcade style game, the goal is to try and prevent animals from eating each other. Sounds easy, but this is fast paced and you'll need to ensure that your pens do not break so that you have animals on the loose. There are 10 different animals and 4 different game modes to try, and this game is endlessly replayable. This game is releasing on May 28th on Steam, but the developer also has plans to add more features in the future. Also coming on the 28th of May is the adorable game Kabuto Park, which is all about bug catching. This game has been created by the same developer as Minami Lane, and the game here is just as cute. I tried the demo a little while ago, and although it is quite simple, it was great to relax with. You play as a child who is enjoying the summer holidays by creating an army of cute critters. First, you must catch your bugs by selecting one of the maps. To capture them, there was a simple mini game that wasn't stressful at all, and once in possession of your bugs, you can then purchase upgrades and have little bug battles in a turn-based combat situation, which has been inspired by sumo wrestling. To increase the likelihood of winning your battles, you must choose your cards wisely and also your bugs, and there are purchasable items in the shop too to help you. Kabuto Park will be available on Steam. Another very adorable game is To a T. In this narrative game, you play as a teenager who is stuck in a T position. As you can imagine, this leads to a series of everyday challenges, even including getting dressed. You are able to play a number of different mini games, carrying out daily tasks which are a lot more difficult when you are stuck in a T shape. These include eating breakfast or petting your dog. There is also a town to discover where you can collect coins, visit shops, and meet interesting characters. This game will definitely mix humor with some surreal elements. To a T will be launching on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on the 28th of May. On the 29th of May, the MMORPG Bitcraft Online will be launching into early access on Steam. Unlike other games of a similar vein, this game is all in one singular world or server, meaning all players can come together in a giant world. The game will have typical survival features you would expect to see, such as professions like farming, mining, and fishing. You will also be able to build up settlements and participate in a player-driven economy. Of course, as this is a survival game, there will be a requirement to protect yourself and hunt predators. On early release, there will be a price to pay to be able to enjoy this, but when they go into full launch, they do plan for this game to be free to play. I am a little bit dubious about this. I really hope their intentions are good, but I have had it with like Disney Dreamlight Valley, where they've said that it'll be free to play on full release, and then obviously that never transpired. So it's totally up to you. If you really want to play the game and pay the price, then go ahead and get stuck in. Also scheduled for a PC release this month is Dragon Song Tavern. There is no exact date showing on their Steam page yet, but this game combines farming, tavern management, and also some adventure elements. You can play as one of 2 siblings, Gracie, who is a warrior, or Elio, who is a poet. The pair have purchased a seaside tavern in a coastal town, and upon arrival they discover a baby dragon, and that is where the adventure starts. You'll be able to cultivate 40 different plants and catch a variety of different fish, including special glowing varieties which are found in caves. This is, of course, a tavern, so you'll be required to put on a chef's hat and create items to serve to your guests. You can also give the tavern a makeover by customizing it to reflect your own style. I did say there was a bit of exploration here, and there are 8 maps to explore, which include battling monsters and uncovering some deep lore. There is also the mention of a console and Switch release for this game, but I did struggle to find any more information as to when that may be coming. I always feel like I have seen a lot of farm games, but then there is one that surprises me. If you have ever dreamed of owning your own ostrich farm, you soon will be able to in the appropriately named Ostrich Farm. In this game, you're able to hatch your baby birds and watch them grow into beautiful creatures. The aim of the game is to selectively breed them to create the most extravagant birds. There are quite literally a million different combinations of colors, patterns, beak shapes, and hairstyles. There is no exact release date for this one, but it is due to come in May, and there is a demo still live on Steam now. Speaking of surprising farm game, this one also kind of fits into that genre nicely. This is Peach's Interplanetary, and this is a very pink pixel art game all about growing peaches in a spaceship. This game follows Margot, and it is a very short narrative game all about her trying to fill her dream with filling the galaxy with peaches. There is no specific release date for this one again, but you will find it on Steam. I'm still on the hunt for that perfect cafe game, and Copy is scheduled for release in early access in May on Steam and Epic Games. This game is all about running the perfect coffee shop where you will serve up beverages, breakfast, and snacks. This game also comes with the option for co-op mode. This game definitely reminds me of Diner Dash, and I loved those games when I was younger. So if you are like me, keep your eyes peeled for more info about the release date for this one. So there we have it. There are some amazing games that are coming this month. Let me know in the comments which one you are most excited for. There is a few here that I am definitely going to have to find the time to play. I'm very excited for a few of these. Don't forget to like and also subscribe, but I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.